Hello, Taurus. Elsie here to do a bonus read for you, my friends. Happy 2025 to you. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for clicking here. Let's choose a deck and get at it. We're just going to do a bonus read. Taurus, if you are my ride or die and you've been here before, you can go ahead and skip to the next timestamp. But for those of you who are brand new, welcome here. This is a very big Taurus tribe, and I do these bonus readings for them a few times a week just to say thank you for all the love that you guys show, for your clicks, your views, and for being in the comments. So if you are a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, or you like to cross-watch for a Taurus, please, the subscription button is in the bottom right-hand corner if you'd like to join this very large and growing tribe. And if you are my ride or die, you know I love you, right? Thank you so much for being here. Let's find out what's going on for you, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What's the most important thing that Taurus needs to know right now, please? Most important thing that Taurus needs to know right now. Look, these bonus reads I read for the energy that is in the current energy or in the future. I'm not digging into anything in the past. That we're all going forward here, moving forward. Let's find out what's going on for Taurus. We've got the Knight of Wands. We've got the Empress. And we've got the Five of Wands. Look, I feel like somebody has left someone in the past. That's what it feels like. I feel like you've grown out of a vibration of someone else, and I feel like the vibration here is very apparent. So the Knight of Wands is Sagittarius, but I mean Sagittarius, Aries, Leo doesn't have to be that person. It could be someone who is acting out as this way, and this person is somebody who didn't really give you a whole lot of stability. Whether that's friendship or romantic, you'll make that decision. I won't. But the Knight of Wands is somebody who is, brave, but they have a path that they want to follow, and they don't really care what goes on with the people around them. They don't give a lot of stability in and out of your life. This could be anybody. But it feels like, I want to say that you've left that in the past. You've left this unstable energy in the past, and you have passed that energy up for your own energy. I think that, it's not like you traded someone up for someone else. I feel like you decided that you just needed stability. And this is Libra and Taurus, right? And the Empress energy. I feel like you just decided that you needed stability. You needed to focus on your own abundance. That your energy is very different from the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is kind of young, but also somebody who really doesn't care what the effects that they do have on other people. But the Empress isn't like that. The Empress is making better decisions. And so I feel like it was a really hard thing for you to give up, because I think you wanted victory with somebody here, friendship, family, or romantic otherwise. But the Five of Wands is telling me here that this person put you in a lot of competition. So they may have had other people in the DMs. If this is a romantic thing, this is somebody who would choose themselves, or whatever they were doing, whatever they were running at, their fire, they would choose their fire over you. And I feel like you held back. You had a hard time letting this person go, but I feel like you finally have done that. Tell me more about Taurus. We've got the Page of Pentacles. Onward and upward, my friend, on to better things. This person was giving you such little energy. I feel that they were someone who is actually quite immature. Somebody who possibly is someone who goes from town to town working, someone who just uses the bank account to store money and then they spend it right away. It feels like somebody who is not at the same caliber of financial stability that you are. And look, I'm not saying that you have to be a millionaire. I'm just saying that you are more adult with the way that you spend your money and your energy. It doesn't have to be money. We do have the Three of Swords. Yeah, I really do feel it took you yeah, Charlie just said it's a child. For some of you, you had to let the child go. And that's the hardest thing. Look, I'm a mom. You might be a dad. You might be a mom. You get it, right? The Three of Swords is here. The Empress is a parent, right? Is somebody who is mother or father, motherly or fatherly. You don't have to have your own children. But this is somebody, this is somebody who is either acting really immature in your life, or maybe it's a child. Like Charlie said, it could be a child. And Charlie is my guide, by the way, if you've never been here before. I feel like this could be a child that we're talking about, and it was the hardest thing you ever had to do to let this child go. But I feel like this child is somebody who is making decisions that are not necessarily decisions you would make, and Yeah, I feel like you could not support them financially anymore. And I'm not saying that you couldn't support them financially. I think that you just realized in this Empress energy that I must maintain my balance regardless. And I can no longer give energy to this erratic, risky sort of energy, whether this is a friend, a child, whoever it is for you. Tell me more about Taurus. We've got the Ten of Wands. You had to release the burdens. Yeah. And I think grudgingly so. I feel like you really didn't want to release this person or release the energy that you were giving them. I feel like you feel very disconnected from this person, whoever they are in your life. But the fact that they were living a very different life than you, refused to grow up, I feel like you just couldn't do that anymore, Taurus. Tell me about the Empress, please. Yeah, boy, you were stuck for a while. I feel like for some of you, this may be an old flame. We have the High Priestess. Oof, boy. Yeah. The star is Aquarius energy. We have Piscean energy here as well. So, yeah, Aquarius a couple of times here. So I really do feel that, Taurus, you finally get it. And I'm not saying that you didn't get it before. Please don't take that in the wrong way. What I'm saying is you finally felt it. I feel like the star energy is like you were looking to the heavens and saying, please help me find balance. Please help me heal. But I think in the end, it's your own intuition that ended up saving you. I feel like the High Priestess being in the reverse is telling me you came to a realization that I've just got to say it. I cannot remain silent about this anymore. I got to put some blocks in place. I need to make a decision to say something and no longer be silent. And so I think that when you finally did say something, I feel like this person ends up leaving and going back to the past. So they end up going and repeating their cycles, because when we don't learn things, right, the cycles keep showing up. And I feel like you had to move forward, but I think it was tough. Ooh, it's really tough. Tell me about the Five of Wands, please. Why was it so hard to let go? Queen of Swords is here. For some of you, you might have left a relationship in the past. It could be a marriage. The Queen of Swords is someone who is, known as a divorcee, but someone in that energy who is decided to detach themselves from the drama of the Five of Wands, and somebody who has built themselves some boundaries and has realized that I've got to be truthful and honest with myself. We've got the Two of Cups. Oh, this is true love. Look, Charlie just said that's what true love is. Letting it go. Look, for those of you who are living in a relationship where you think that you just got to grab that bird and put it in the cage and lock the door, and that's the only way you can keep them, by controlling them, that's not it. You got to leave the cage door open. You got to let them go. That truly is loving free, is truly what love is. So leaving the cage door open, and if that comes back, it's yours, and if it doesn't, then you just need to let it go on its way. And I feel like somebody chose that here, chose to be honest with themselves and just leave the cage door open and say, look, if you got to go, you got to go. I'm not going to try and keep you here anymore. The Two of Cups is here. I love you, but onward and upward. You need to go do what you need to do. You need to work on what you need to work on. For some of you, it could be this person is moving away to work. They might be saying, I have to move across the world, or I have to move up north, or very far away from you. They may have wanted money to do that from you. And I feel that you said, no, you've got to go. You've got to go and do what you've got to do. And the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like the only way that you could come to this place of the Queen of Swords, because for me as a reader, I don't believe in coincidence. It tells me that you had to master the Queen of Swords energy. For me, the Queen of Swords is the last queen that we master before we become the Empress. And that's the hardest one. The Queen of Swords is the hardest one because we are creating balance, and whatever we say creates impact with people. And we have to be completely honest and truthful. And not everybody is okay with the truth, especially in a world where we are right now, where everybody's living by copying each other and being non-authentic. It feels like being the Queen of Swords in a world of people who are not authentic, are not interested in being authentic, who are tweaking the outside and not fixing the inside. This is an act of rebellion. To be the Queen of Swords is almost like an act of rebellion, to speak the truth and be honest about it. And so I feel like you had to just speak your truth about, look, I love you. You go ahead and go and work hard, but I need to stay here where I am. I think that you chose to allow somebody to fly free. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. You'd had enough. You had enough. It feels like the Queen of Cups, you became exhausted in offering your energy. Compassion and kindness, compassion and kindness. It feels like you kept this person afloat emotionally, and it drained you. Yeah, I feel like it's you let them go because it was time for you to heal, is what it feels like. It's time for you to heal, friend. Tell me about this Ten of Wands. What are the burdens that you've dropped here? We've got the King of Wands. We've got the Tower. And the Two of Pentacles. You just had to make a decision. The universe forced you. You were forced. Your hand was forced by the universe, is what it was. And the universe said, look, what if the only thing that the universe could do was to tear you down, was to tear down everything, was to cause such chaos that you must get up and take action, then that's exactly what I'm going to do. And that too is an act of love. That is an act of love. Creating chaos to make it so uncomfortable where you are, to force movement, to force you to make a decision. I feel like you were forced into this King of Wands energy. And you could be masculine, but maybe you're feminine. Take it as it resonates for you. But the King of Wands is somebody who is standing up and saying, no, that's it. It's got to go this way. It's my way or the highway. I feel like you had to stand up with this motivation of fire because the Tower showed up and said, no more carrying of the burdens. You can't carry this person any longer. Tell me what the outcome is for Taurus, please. We've got the Page of Cups. We've got the Hermit energy. Yeah, I like it. And we've got the Ace of Swords. It's clarity. Clarity of your wisdom, friend, is what it is. You've grown up. You've got this shamanic type wisdom, and that's the wisdom of the Empress. It feels like somebody here finally said, I've just got to go over these details and be really honest about what I see. Feel like you're a seer of things. I want to say that the only reason that you pushed this person out of the nest or said no, or you can't come back again, or you broke up with them or asked for the divorce is because of the Hermit energy. I feel like you've been in this place before where it was dark, kind of terrifying. You didn't know what to do. You had no idea, but you've come to a place when the Empress is in the reading. It's like you've come to a place of wisdom and balance. And I don't really need this anymore. I don't need to carry anyone else's drama because where I am is going to be a place of balance. So I think that the Hermit energy is a lesson learned, I want to say, and that you're no longer scared to go into the dark because you must go through the dark in order to be the Empress. But the Page of Cups here is telling me you did the right thing. Yeah, you really did the right thing. So if that's what you're questioning today, letting the child go, letting the marriage go, letting this unstable energy go back into the past where I found it. If you're questioning yourself today, if you hear nothing else, please know that you made the right decision, because it's self-preservation is what it is. And that's what the Hermit is. You must preserve the self. You know, it's like when you're who said that? When you're a lifeguard, right? When you're a lifeguard, you must assess the situation before you get in the water to save the person who's drowning. And if you think for a minute that person is going to pull you under and drown you as well, you got to make a decision. It's me or you. And I think as the Empress, that's the decision you had to make. You had to decide to let that person find their way and help themselves, because if you would have gone out to save them there, they would have pulled you under. Now look, nobody here died. Nobody here died, but I feel like, this energy here is telling me you did the right thing, that you had to assess a situation the way that you did, Taurus. So please stop feeling guilty about it. We've got the King of Cups. Look, that's what you gave them. Tough love. King of Cups, right? Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, but Scorpio energy. I want to say that maybe you are a single parent or somebody who is, if it's a child situation, we've got the Queen, the King, and the Page here. It feels like, you gave them whatever you could give them. You gave them intuition. You gave them love. You gave them compassion. You gave them, you shook the finger at them and gave them tough love. And I feel like you gave this person whatever you could give them. Maybe it's not a child for some of you. Maybe it is the end of a marriage. Maybe it's the end of a friend who won't stop being risky and entering into risky behaviors that are hurting them. But it does feel like here that you did all that you could do. And I just wanted you to know that. So please know that. You did everything that you could do. Please stay in your Empress energy. That's the place where you should be. It's the place where you're going to be the happiest. 9 of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to leave that right there, Taurus. Thank you so much for coming here and watching. Love you guys so much. I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back because I'm always back. Love you guys. I'm out. See you later. Love you. Bye.